Hey y'all. So I am going to be doing my makeup while I have a chat. Have a chat. Um, I want to talk about my amazing day that I had yesterday, my struggle that I had yesterday, and truly how I just allowed the divine to just lead me yesterday, y'all. So grab your drink, your water, your tea, your coffee, whatever have you, whatever floats your boat. Whatever provides hydration at the moment, come on in the room. I am in a very small bathroom, y'all, and there's a lot of light, so I'm not sure if this is gonna come off like if it's gonna be too bright, whatever have you. But just bear with me, y'all, because I'm still new to editing and content creation, all that. Just get the message, basically. I just want y'all to get this message, and then we will work on editing and making things better as far as content aesthetically, you know, per video. All right, so y'all. So I have been going back and forth about, just money streams, what I want to do as far as income, because I told y'all in one of my previous videos that Spirit truly told me that I would not work another job. That my previous job, working in healthcare, would be my last job while I was working that job. And I was so like irritated, frustrated, and what because it was like this is your last job without instruction. And I'm like, okay, you tell me something like that, and then you don't tell me what to do next. You don't tell me what's coming next. You just tell me that this is my last job. Why? Gee, thanks. Can I get more details on that, please, and thank you? I would really appreciate that. Of course, nothing. Slowly but surely, like over the course of like a month or so, Spirit started to tell me like, okay, start doing this, start doing that. Get this together, get back on YouTube, start building up your audience because what we see for you is blase blase. Did I do it? Nope. Was I consistent? Nope. I was truly going through it with this job too. It was affecting me emotionally, mentally, like all the things. It was exhausting me physically. And I'm not going to even hold you. The way I dealt with it is I smoked. I'm not going to even hold you. And that, me smoking put me to sleep. It was my escapism. And I knew that I was practicing escapism at the time, but I was just like, Lord, just give me this, just for this moment, until I can get myself motivated enough to follow through with this plan that you guys are laying out for me. And then eventually, it was like me smoking was helping me get over my grief of things that were happening, things that had happened, getting over my grief with some loved ones that passed away that I hadn't fully dealt with. And it was allowing my body to like truly rest. Because without me smoking, I can truly just be up like all day, all night, sleep for an hour or so, and that's not healthy for your body either. So, even though I'm saying that my smoking was part escapism, part of it had a healing aspect to it too as well. And when I was ready to quit, I quit. Like I wasn't addicted to the point where, oh my God, I'm having a heart. No, it wasn't none of that. It was just I knew that I needed it, and I knew that I stayed doing it for too long. It really would have been escapism, right? Right. So smoking and speaking to my therapist helped me out so much when it came to me working in a very toxic environment, my previous job. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like I think I may have, I don't know, I think it's PTSD. I don't know because they laid everybody off, right? And they laid us off so unprofessionally. Like, like our patients, our customers knew that we were closing before we knew. And even that was freaking traumatizing. So, after all that was taken care of, now I have all this time to myself. And I'm like, dang it, this is what you guys were setting me up for. Y'all were setting me up for this business closing. And had I stayed with the plan, I would have been monetized by the time they laid us off. I think I would have, YouTube would have been another stream of income easily replaced by the time, I'm just thinking, I'm assuming, I don't know. So now I have all this time, to I have all this time to this YouTube channel, to this content creation. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to come up with a plan with a schedule to stay consistent. And let me tell you what else helped me a lot. Working out. Okay, working out has helped me so much with releasing anxiety, with releasing, stress and all these things. Like that's really a fact, y'all. Like working out really helped me to feel like I have more life to live. Like I don't have to settle for this. I don't have to go back to another toxic environment just to have a job. Like working out also helped me with meditation as well. It helped me with focus. And it's a really good way to get some alone time to yourself too. So, yeah, I definitely encourage people to work out, whether it's you doing YouTube videos at home or you getting the gym membership, go and do that shit. Do it. Cause it became not about me losing weight. It became about me it working out became a part of my self care as opposed to me just focusing on losing weight, dropping weight, whatever. So so let me just get to it, y'all. I'm gonna get to it about yesterday. So what I was briefly explaining was that, my struggle with, okay, do you want me to go back into business or do you want me to, what do you want me to do besides YouTube while I'm working on getting monetized? What do you want me to do? Because I have to have a way to bring in some more income. And you sat up here and you told me I'm not getting another job. What else can I be doing in this meantime? Right? Because the check that I'm getting is bare minimum, baby. Bare minimum. So, and y'all don't know this, but I love cooking. Like cooking for me is also another practice of meditation for me. Like when I'm focused on food and I'm focused on herbs and putting my love into my cooking, I don't think about anything else. Especially when I play music too. Ooh, if I play music while I'm cooking, baby, I have transcended. I have quantum leaped into a whole nother space and time. That's why my food be so good, honey. So I used to have a catering business where I traveled, through a couple different states, catering my food to events and stuff like that. Loved it, got burnt out, closed up shop, was physically, mentally burnt out due to it just being me most of the time, traveling, operating the business, cooking, it was just all on me. Um, so I said, okay, well, I still love cooking. And, I do love doing the readings. I do love being an interpreter for the collective. Just looking at things that I love to do. And I thought about, okay, what about fitness and food? Like, I'm not that dedicated to fitness. I ain't gonna hold you. Not that I'm not an expert in fitness. I'm not gonna hold you. But food, I'm your girl when it comes to food, baby. So I said, okay. And then I was thinking about it. But then the problem was, where the money gonna come to start back up again, girl? Where the money gonna come? Cause you literally at bare minimum with this check that's coming in because you're not working. And Spirit said you're not getting another job. Cause my go-to was fine, we just get another job, we get 2 jobs. And then we use that second income for capital for the business. Everybody thinks that. That's everybody's plan. But what about when Spirit tells you you're not getting another job? So I'm gonna play the lottery. Because I'm just trying to find ways for money to open up channels for money to come to me. And I was winning the lottery. I was winning $4, $2, $10, $11, $22. And I was like, okay. But then it got to the point where, like, okay, where else can I focus my energy besides expecting it to come through lottery or a big windfall? What else could I be working on? What other? So then yesterday, yesterday, I don't know, it just came back around again about food and cooking and selling plates and then I thought about, well, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this, I would have to purchase this, I would have to purchase that. And I'm like, that's not the answer, because the answer isn't spending more to make more, is something else. And I know we've been taught that. We've been taught that that you have to spend money to make money. But in my particular circumstance, that would not apply spiritually. They told me, no, you're not going to spend more to make more. I'm like, okay, well, damn. Y'all not giving me nothing. Like, what is it? So yesterday, I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and okay, let me remember exactly what happened yesterday, y'all, because yesterday was truly a magical day for me. Yesterday, I just came back around again to, oh, I remember. So I'm standing outside and I'm eating on my balcony, and Spirit was like, people hustle out of their house, and they don't have no fear of getting caught. They don't have no fear of, anything happening to them. They just taking a chance. And they was just like these people hustle out their house, you can sell food out your house. And I was like, damn, you didn't have to slap me like that. Like, you could have just gave me the message in a dream. So I said, okay, fine. You want me to do that? Show me where the money gonna come from to buy the food to do that. And Spirit was just like, the same money you use to make food for your house is the same food you gonna sell. And I don't know, in that moment I kind of felt slow, like, duh. I kind of felt like, yeah, exactly. So I was torn between, I could actually pay my rent in advance, I could pay it early, but then I wouldn't leave room for me to purchase like a lot of groceries to make the money, to open it up to me making more money, with this little side hustle. Scratch little. Don't be saying little, girl. Okay, I won't. So, and I was tussling so hard, y'all, that I knew I needed to go grocery shopping for us. But I was tussling with, I don't want to make any moves without knowing, what I have in my plan, my budget, that I'm going to save a little bit of money for my business. I'm going to save a little bit of money for us, for the grocery budget. To the point where, what, I was just so trapped in my head that I just said, what, it was like 9 o'clock at night. It was late or later. And I said, I'm just going to walk up to the store. I'm going to walk to the store. And part of me walking was me allowing myself to come out of anxiety mode, to allow myself to come out of analysis paralysis from thinking so much about, what it is I really want to do, but how I'm going to do it. I left my phone at home because I'm like, I'm just going to grab just a little bit of something. I'm just going to grab enough to make some chili, just make 1 or 2 meals, because I don't want to splurge. I don't want to spend all my money because I haven't figured out yet how I'm going to do the plates and take care of us as far as the grocery budget. So I left my phone on purpose because I'm like, if I walk up to this store, I'm not going to buy a lot because I can't carry a lot back home. And I'm getting my exercise in because I'm going for a walk there and back. I took one bank card with me. I didn't take all my cards. I took one bank card. Again, preventing myself from not spending too much, right? Right. So I walk into the store. It's, God is talking to me the whole time I'm walking, just having very pleasant conversations with God, with my angels. And I'm like, man, this feels so good. It's been so long. So I actually took a walk because I had been going to the gym and just feeling like the breeze and the air just flowing through my hair, y'all. Something was happening, okay? Something was happening here. And I was just like, I don't know why this feels so different walking at this time with you, because typically when I do my walks, it's not this magical. It's just me exercising, babbing out with my music. But this night, y'all, last night walking, I feel like I was walking with God. Like just how all the elements were, like with the air and stuff, oh my God, that makes me want to cry. Um, I get to the store and God starts to talk to me about, every time you have a financial challenge, what do you typically do? What do you always end up doing? And I have learned like throughout my life, y'all, that when things are tight financially, the best way I get out of financial situations is spending my money. Like it's never served me to tightly hold on to my money. It never works out for me. It's always the times that I have restricted myself financially means that some unexpected bill comes along and eats up that money. When I was already told to just spend it, give it away, do something with it, plant a seed, a financial seed. And that's yesterday I was so challenged with that, y'all. And I went to the store. And the crazy thing, y'all, is like the night before I made this long grocery list. I was gonna go to a different store. But when I got up that morning, I didn't go because I didn't feel like I was being pushed to go to this store and buy all these things. Which is why I quote unquote procrastinated all the way till late that night to go to the local store I can walk to. When I got to that store, I grabbed my cart, I grabbed my necessities, like my little personal care items, and then I went to the grocery side. And let me tell y'all something. The stuff that was on this list that I did not bring with me, it was just discounted. Like I didn't understand how two whole chickens were $10. The 3 pounds of ground beef was $10. Um, I was looking for frozen turkeys for so long because I love working with frozen turkeys. Like turkey is my main protein, as well as fish. So throughout the year, stores stopped selling frozen turkeys because they usually start incorporating it, towards the holiday season. Why were these big frozen turkeys 10, 11, $12 a piece? And it was in that moment that I said, you know what? I'm going to spend this money. I don't know how all this is going to come together, but I'm going to spend this money and I'm acting on faith that everything is going to come together. And all of my needs are going to be met. Just like I tell y'all, just like I tell y'all to listen and trust and believe in yourself and trust yourself to make the right decisions. That was me, having that moment again last night in the store. Y'all had a cart full of food. I had two frozen turkeys, I had two chickens, I bought a thing of ground turkey, a thing of ground beef, and then I bought like all of the necessities to go with this. And I said, oh shit, how am I gonna get this home? How am I gonna get this home? Because I left my phone at home. And the whole purpose of me leaving my phone at home was to only buy like a little small amount of food. And um I couldn't order an Uber. I couldn't order a Lyft because I left my phone at home. And I said, I know they're not gonna let me buy this food and leave it here and come back. So I said, okay, cool. I'll ask them at customer service to use their phone. I'll call my family and I'll have them order me an Uber from my phone or from their phone. And Spirit said, finish shopping. I said, okay. And I finished shop. So I'm walking towards the produce. I'm getting ready to grab some produce. And why did I see somebody that lives in the same complex as me? I saw him, and Spirit said, "That's your ride home." Spirit said, "That's your ride home." So I walk up to him. I'm like, "Hey, hey, hey," and he's like, "Hey." And before I could get out what I needed, he said, "I need to ask you for a favor." And I'm like, "What is it?" And he said, this store don't take Apple Pay. Can you pay for my groceries? and then I will cash app you the money or Apple Pay you the money. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, yeah. So I said, well, I actually need a favor too. And he was like, what you need? I said, well, I didn't expect to buy all this, but I got it. And I left my phone at home. I need a ride back home. He was like, I got you. You need a ride? I got you. Sure enough, y'all, we go into the checkout line. I pay for his food, and he cash outs me the money. And I pay for all my food. My food was 161. Pay for my food without even blinking, without even hesitating. Why did we start talking about me selling food? Because I told him like, I love cooking. Because he was asking me like, why do you have all this stuff? And I was like, because I love cooking. He was like, I didn't know you love cooking. I'm like, yes, I love, like, cooking is my, it's, oh, it just do something to me. So I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, actually, I'm thinking about selling plates. He was like, if you sell plates, I will buy food from you every day. I'm like, what? He's like, yes. He's like, I don't care what you make. I was like, what is happening right now? So, he helps me, get all my bags and stuff. We go to his car and we're just talking about our little side. Like he got a side hustle I didn't know about. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know you do this on the side. And I'm like, I don't it was just the reciprocity, y'all. Just us just going back and forth about, how we are making ends meet, how we are tapping into our talents and our gifts for our additional money streams and just making it happen, y'all. So we exchanged numbers, and not only did this man, because when he pulled into my parking lot, I said, okay, I'm gonna run upstairs, grab my son. He's gonna come down. He's gonna bring the groceries up. Y'all, when I came out of my house, why was he bringing my groceries up? He did not wait. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for bringing my groceries. I had heavy stuff. So to the point where, yeah, by the time my son made it down there, he only had like 3 bags to bring up. And I got my first customer. That was divine intervention, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all how amazing this is. I got to the last part, but I did not talk about how I called up my sis girlfriend. She has been wanting me to get back into the food industry, the food business for years. Like when I took 2 years off from catering, for 2 years, she's like, please come out here and sell your food. Please. Like, I will help you find a location. Like, but it was like a lot of blockages, and I'll make another video about that. So she, brought up, like, yes, you can do this, you can do that. She was giving me ideas. I hung out with her, and then Spirit said, call your sister, like my biological sister, to check in on her, because she going through it too. I called her to check in on her. Why did she say out the blue? She said my business name. She's like, how was it going with Young Yum on the Run? I was like, what made you say that? What made you bring that up? And I told her the conversation I just had with my other girlfriend. And I was like, this is divine. This is divine speaking to y'all through me. This is divine speaking to me through y'all, because y'all did not know that divine had been sending me messages all this time to get my food business back up and running. Like, it's time. Like, you've done enough spiritual work. You've done enough shadow work. You've done enough, hermit mode. You've done enough of being alone. You've learned a lot. Now it's time to start putting yourself back out there. My sister was like, it's football season. Like, they were just literally giving me like all these ideas that had I not reached out to them, I would have been in my head about trying to figure out like menu plan, how to promote this, how to market it. They literally had everything laid out for me. They just had to tell me. And I just had to be willing to receive and listen. And then to top it off, me to go to the store and run into someone that lives in my complex, because I did not have a ride home. And he was there. He needed me and I needed him. I did not tell y'all that my girlfriend needed something that I was able to help her with, and then my sister needed something that I was able to help her with. Three connections right there, reciprocity. And that is one of the things I've been calling in, like in my personal life, is relationships that offer me reciprocity. I'm so tired of being the one always giving, always giving, always giving, and being in connection with people that cannot give back to me. And that was one of my aspects of my shadow work, is letting go of these connections that cannot give to me, won't give to me, even if they're able to. They just won't, because they're greedy, they're selfish, they're possessive, all this. I don't know how much time I got left, but y'all. And I know I didn't even finish with my makeup. I'm so sorry. I'm not the makeup. I'm not that girl. As y'all can see, y'all ain't y'all not gonna see the finish look, obviously. But y'all trust yourselves. If y'all don't do nothing else, trust yourself. Trust what Spirit is telling y'all, please. Please, y'all, please. Trust what Spirit is telling y'all. And if y'all are frustrated with Spirit is telling y'all like I was, I went back to Spirit and it was like, look, y'all giving me, y'all telling me what not to do and what to do, but tell me where this money gonna come from. Tell me where the help is going to come from, because that's where I'm stuck at. Oh, that's really bright. Um, yeah, I have nothing else to say to y'all. Not to be rude, but my mind is blank. That's what I'm trying to say. My mind is blank, which means the message is over. I don't know what y'all gonna get out of this. I don't know. All I know is that I had to share this because maybe somebody doesn't want to work at their job anymore and they're trying to figure out how to come up with money to do what they really want to do. And maybe all you need to do is just agree and be open and willing to receive and willing to listen and willing to let people pour into you. You know, all the things. That's all I got, y'all. I really want to end this before my storage gets filled up. But if this resonates, y'all, let me know in the comments. Let me know through a like of the video. Let me know with a subscribe that you know this message resonates with y'all, because I love, 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 you know, taking my experiences, sharing them with you all, and we both learning something from, you know, what I'm going through, because that's what life is. Life is about, you know, sharing and receiving at the same time, you know, and that's what I welcome in my life, is connections that involve sharing and receiving. Somebody's at my door. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Bye.